how is this not market manipulation?
It's not market manipulation, sir.
Well, then what is it? Because it sure is not a strategy.
So we all remember Monday, right? You remember Monday? That's what I'm saying. We all remember Monday. You know, Monday, where that user on X posted and said Hassett said Trump was going to pause the tariffs for 90 days. Guess what? It turns out that wasn't really fake news now, was it? Now, I'm starting to think this was the plan all along. I'm thinking the information was leaked 2 days early before they were supposed to execute their plan. The White House freaked out. They had to do damage control, and they went out and just called it fake news, when clearly we can see it wasn't fake news. The same exact thing this guy said has happened. And according to the administration, the vast majority of the countries that we put tariffs on they're just lining up at the White House doorstep with puckered lips, ready to kiss Trump's behind.
Kissing my ass.
Now, number one, that's either straight baloney, or number two, it's actually reality, and he's going to take these 90 days to actually negotiate some actual trade deals with these countries, not some fabricated-ass Excel sheet that we saw the other day. And then he acts like we have this magical manufacturing infrastructure that we can just pull out of a magician's hat. If I'm not mistaken, Microsoft just pulled out of Ohio with their data plants. If anything, they do not want to have manufacturing here. So let's go back to that X-user's post. When he made that post, the market reacted very positively. The market jumped up, kept jumping up until the White House decided to do their damage control. And they said, no, it's fake news. We didn't say that. We're not doing that. And what do you know, with how reactive the market is, it plummeted right back down like nothing had happened. So we go through Tuesday, we get a slight rebound, and then a crash once again. And then where it gets really good is Wednesday. Today it got really, really weird. Let's just see the correlation behind Donald Trump's Truth Social posts and this stock market graph here. All right, so you can see how April 9th market open at 9:30. We were just kind of moving stagnant. It wasn't a huge hike pre-market. You could tell people were still hesitant. And then boom, we see the drop at 9:37. I'm not sure if the administration saw the drop or what went on, but you can see here, I mean, as I put it on the screen, Donald Trump posts on Truth Social, this is a great time to buy. And he posts this at 9:37 a.m. And then look how reactive the market is to this post. 9:43, it rises, and then we drop again, but it's still a slow, steady rise until people believe maybe he's bullshitting. And as the morning goes on, you can see we creep back down to the negative. We creep back down to a loss. People are like, yeah, maybe he's telling the truth. And then you just have a whole day of market fluctuation. And that puts us at around 1 p.m. And it's even more weird because you can see this little hike here. And I don't think that was retail investors, because that was a pretty big bump with no news whatsoever. So I'm going to guess that was the insider information being spread prior to this post at 1. And look at the market here. It's literally, as he posts, nothing. And nothing at 1:14 p.m. Nothing at 1:15 p.m. Donald Trump makes the post based on the lack of respect that China has shown to the world's markets. He's raising the tariffs to 125%, and he's just going to leave the 10% base tariffs on all countries and get rid of the supposed reciprocal tariffs that he put on the other countries that weren't even real figures anyways. But as you see, 1:18 is when he made that post. Look at how reactive this market is. So not even 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and we are up. You're up like 6%. And it's pure market manipulation, in my opinion, and it continues to climb, and it continues to climb. And that's not good. It's not good for the reactive market. And after that news broke, you can see how the market reacted. You can see how reactive the market is. Shot up in 10 minutes. It's insane how reactive the market is, with no second thought at all. And it continues to go up. It continues to go up. And of course, you would think that's a good thing, but it isn't. This is not good, especially when we're in a weird spot trade-wise with China, one of the top 3 biggest importers to the U.S. I don't find that to be good. And as you see, it's just pure market manipulation. If you think you people that follow Donald Trump on Truth Social were the first ones to know this information, you are sadly mistaken. His inner circle was the first one. These fucking tech billionaires were the first ones. The people that run this shit were the first ones. It wasn't you. The retail investors are getting fucked. Really? This is what happened. He pulled the rug on you. And this is the problem with how reactive the market is to this news. Because the 125% tariffs on China and their measures of retaliation isn't going to be good for the market in the long run if nothing is solved. This is just a wind. They're blowing smoke up your ass in hopes you will pump. And then they are going to dump their bags on you. In shorter terms, you are going to get pulled. You should not buy right now. This is a bad time to buy. So I'm just saying this because nothing is solved. Now you have a 90-day pause for the market to do whatever they want. This is not a good strategy. Nothing has changed. If anything, Europe used countermeasures. Canada used countermeasures. China's using countermeasures. I don't understand the end game here. If the end game is to bring manufacturing and jobs back and make fucking America wealthy, we're not doing a good job at it. I feel like we are being duped, and we are being duped hard. I feel bad for anybody who is like really into the stock market because this is the worst time in the world to be in it. You know how he says, we're going to be so rich, we're going to make everybody richer. He's not talking about you. He's not talking about the people that make 80 grand, 100 grand a year. Because what money are you going to use to get filthy rich? No, he's talking about his buddies. He's talking about the tech industry. He's talking about all of the people with millions and billions of dollars that can actually leverage the stock market. And I don't care what any of you people say, stuck in the left wing, stuck in the right wing, man, leave all of your comments that you want in the YouTube video comments. I really don't give a shit. Because you know what? You take what this guy says as gospel. You don't read articles. You don't read books. You play a sound bite from Donald Trump and you run with it. And that's a problem. Don't come here on my channel trying to debate about shit you don't know about. And if you're not gonna debate, then just fucking dislike the video and move on. Or at least call me a fucking idiot and have some substance behind it too. Things are not good. People are stressed. This is a stressful situation we're in. If you have differentiating viewpoints, please respectfully leave them in the comments so we can hash it out respectfully and we can all come to an agreement on whatever the fuck is going on is not right. It's wrong. Whatever is happening is a wrong thing. So with all the yapping out of the way, let's hope for the best, and I will chat at you in the next one.